go?
Yeah.
All right. And welcome back to the Cram KAST. We are missing a few people. Straggler's gone. Stuff happens. But now we have the Holy Trinity.
Happy to be here.
The ones who hold together, Cram. No, I'm just kidding. JK. Yes. Gaming news. Lots of it.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat still not crossplay. It will most likely be the end of February, the end of the season. They've extended the season till the 29th or the 1st of March, one of those. But I'm sad about it. I just hope maybe Peacemaker is fun enough for me to care anymore.
I was practicing in January, ready to give you the hands, and then
no hands.
Because no crossplay.
No hands would have been given.
Anyway, so how's COD feeling nowadays, you think?
Yeah. We've played. One of our friends has just been nonstop playing. Well, Blue, obviously, the COD god, has shown us the way. And ranked is here.
Yeah, mostly ranked is here, and then also
no packet burst
last night with y'all. No packet burst.
Yeah, bro.
It feels so good.
It feels so much better than it used to. It feels so much smoother. Maybe that's just because no one's playing it. they can handle the amount of people.
I have no idea.
I don't even think it's that, because we're just playing multiplayer anyways. It's not like it's Warzone or something.
There's been a lot of patches, so they'll probably just fix their servers.
Finally cleaned up. The only thing I still don't like is like I want to get these cool ass skins that they have, but they're every single bundle is like $20+.
Nah,
it's too much. I want the cool shit.
Microtransactions a long time ago.
Yeah.
League of Legends took my last dollar, bro. I ain't ever given any company my money again unless I'm buying like content. Cosmetics aren't it.
That's true.
Because like realistically, like what are you doing? Like, oh, I bought the skin. Look at it. No one cares. Honestly, no one cares. Like
I care.
No, sure. Oh, you look cool, but then like a week later, it's just useless to you.
The only time it makes sense to me is when it's like Fortnite, because I can actually see my character. Like while I'm playing, it's not like Call of Duty where it's like, look at this dope ass skin you got, but you're never gonna like. It's for everyone else to see. It's essentially just that. It's like, look at what I have. I feel like it would make more sense if they went like the Valorant route, where it's just the gun cosmetics.
Microtransactions. I think. Okay, so I do buy them. I 100% buy microtransactions. It's like if I'm gonna be playing this game, and it's gonna be like I'm in love with this game, then I'm probably gonna do it.
For sure. Yeah.
It's equivalent to I spend $20. It makes me happy. That's it. it's like you can't. I'm not gonna lie at all. Like you just spend this $20. Boom! I got this dope ass gun. I'm happy now. Like I feel good every time I'm playing the game. I feel better than everybody else because I'm holding my gun. Like it's just a little ego boost, bro, and that goes a long way.
Well, it's just like you can easily spend $40 on microtransactions over the course of a month, and then Helldivers 2 comes out, and you're like, bro, Helldivers 2, I really want that game.
I gotta hit me
also
like
$40, you can get a amazing game.
That's man, what you got, man?
Or you can look cool. Like.
Well, I think Fortnite does it the best because you spend like $8 or $9 once, and you'll just forever be able to get constant cosmetic stuff, which is nice.
If you're playing Fortnite consistently to hit those battle passes every season, then that's like an ultimate deal.
100%.
You cannot go wrong.
Yeah, and the battle pass doesn't feel as grindy. It's the least grind I've put into any battle pass. Like even the final. Like I love the finals, but the battle pass felt kind of grindy, which they patched, right? Like you get more XP on shit now, but
yeah, it's like 3 times more XP.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Don't make me grind your game, even though I like it. I don't want to feel like I have to play it, I don't like that.
But playing COD felt really great. I like the recoil pattern.
Yes,
It's very like you can easily control it.
100%.
So really, your aim. it's like Valorant where your aim takes the lead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the movement. You
Yeah,
should
the
move on.
movement's just so crispy.
Yeah, you're so fast.
It just works.
And rank feels so much cleaner because it's 4 less people on the map. It's 4v4 rather than 6v6. So it just feels more I don't know.
Less chaotic.
Yeah, more organized.
And there's no fucking like shit spawns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where you just
Like
spawning behind people.
There can be, but it's not going to be nearly as bad.
Yeah.
As
casual shit. Casual shit. Probably the cons of it, like only for because Kenny likes to play with more shit. Like they've cut down a lot of the stuff, I guess, to kind of like mitigate like the freedom, which isn't really that good. I mean, it is and it isn't, right? Like they should have at least a little more variety on fucking AR. Like there's literally one AR. Like what you said yesterday with like having like a Vandal and a Phantom. Like they should have like somewhat of a different style for the guns that they allow you to use.
Like I understand why they did it, and I don't mind it too much. Like if you're gonna streamline your game into where everybody's using the same gun, that's in my opinion that's pretty damn good. That's a good decision. There's especially when in a competitive playlist where it's like I don't want your meta build to run me over. As of right now, like if we're all using the same fucking gun, there's barely a meta build. You know what I mean? It doesn't. So it just kind of eliminates the choices of like you're gonna pick a gun that's gonna fail against the one that everyone's using.
Yeah.
So I guess it works. Now, do I think they should have done maybe 2 ARs and maybe 3 SMGs kind of thing? Maybe like, but it doesn't bother too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think there should be like maybe at least 2 guns, maybe 3 that you can choose from for each specific. You know,
it's not even like shotguns or snipers or anything like that.
There are attachments though that kind of play a role that can change your gun to your preference, which is nice. You can be different there, but all in all, I am glad that they kept the pool short so that it can be easily balanced. So you don't have like this insane game where it's like, oh, this is OP and this is OP and this is OP.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's honestly probably why they did it. Less work. They don't have to balance as hard.
Versus League of Legends, where they have like a bajillion characters, and they're like, they'll figure it out. No one figured it out.
It's just too broken, dude. Doesn't make any sense.
Another thing, I mean, if you're bringing up League, the problem is if you balance people, and everybody stays that way, then we get bored. We're like, we want changes, so then they make changes. It doesn't work.
It just shifts the meta around.
Yeah,
and people are just always going, my character that was OP isn't OP anymore. This game sucks. Yeah, and I think Smite is doing the smart thing with like cutting down to like small pool of characters, but I'm sure they'll just go back to the same problem just by adding all of them back and new ones and all that shit. But at least it'll start off with like a small pool and feel good.
No, I think that was one of the smartest things that they did. Honestly, I think League should have done that when they changed the map.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you need to prolong how big your fucking character pool is in some way. And Smite definitely figured out a way to do it. Like upgrading.
Yeah.
Let's do it now.
Small pool. Yeah, because they could have just waited and had them all like ready to go for Smite 2 and put it out like probably a year later or some shit, but they're like, no, we're putting it out now. Probably because their numbers are low, but what are you going to do?
It'll be more inviting to new players.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, our pool is much smaller. It's pretty much a whole new game, guys. Come check it out.
Yeah, exactly. And they're putting in new gods in that small pool. So it's not just like, oh, it's just all the old gods back. No, it's like here's a new character and with the old characters in the small pool of characters. I'm excited. I love Smite. I'm the one Smite player in the group. I'm sorry. the beta comes out in
I
spring.
got something in my fucking eye, dude. Fucking go away.
I can't think. You good? Are you alive? What else was there? Oh yeah, Helldivers 2 killing it, right? We said this?
Yeah, so
Yep.
Helldivers 2 is beating out Call of Duty right now.
And Fortnite.
And Fortnite?
And Fortnite.
Oh shit.
On being the most played game, at least on PSN. That's what I saw on PlayStation, which is probably the biggest market for all three of those games. But yeah, that game, it looks sick. We saw that video of Shroud and Summit and Courage and Timmy playing, and it looked epic. I never played Helldivers 1. I've only seen gameplay, and it always looked fun. Kenny loved it.
Yeah, no, I liked it. Yeah. Like my character was such a high level. And it takes such a long time, at least in the first one, to get a fully maxed out character. And like to be able to do the most dangerous planets and the most dangerous objectives, like it was an awesome run for sure. Because you could become OP, but you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Because you could just destroy your whole team.
Yeah, just like in Helldivers 2, where you can explode everybody.
And so much is happening, at least in the first one. So much was happening, and you needed to call out your abilities on the fly. So the chance of you wiping your whole team, even though you guys just put 20 minutes into that map, it was there. Like, and it was devastating. Like, oh no, we all died.
And that's what I want. I want that risk reward with the chaoticness of Space Vietnam. It just looks so fucking epic. The landscape looked like, the environments looked sick. The enemies that they were fighting looked very different and fun to fight. I like it. I like it a lot. Looks really good. I want to play it.
Yeah, it looked like they were having a blast. I think it's one of those games you have to kind of be in there to enjoy to the fullest. Because like watching it, it's like, all right, I mean, there's a big war going on essentially, and you're blowing shit up, But like when you're in it, I'm sure it's like, holy shit.
100%. Yeah.
Especially like, I felt it at the end when they were extracting.
Yeah.
And the last stand, he just barely made it out.
Yeah, he was the only one. Just dodging everything. So epic. So epic. What else was there?
I was gonna talk about Super Meat Boy Forever. It's free on Epic starting February 22nd for like a week. So make sure to grab that.
On Epic, on PC.
Super Meat Boy.
I never played it.
It's been a long time since that game came out. I think that's one of the first indie games, at least for me, that I took note of. And there was a documentary around that, and I think Fez, which is another indie game.
That sounds familiar.
And I remember a time when I was like a youngster. I was like really little. I don't like not maybe like middle school or like early high school, where those games came out, and I was like, whoa, dude. And then I understood that like indie games, like these small teams making these like really fun games with like no real budget, and it's just a group of guys that make a game. And it was like my first introduction to an indie game and like what it means to be an indie game. And then ever since then, I was like, bro, indie games are it, bro.
Yeah,
they're the best things.
They hit the mark, right? Because it's being made by people who want to have a fun game rather than someone's like, we have to market this right and fucking hit all the algorithms and blah 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 bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that's how you end up with like Super Meat Boy or fucking Lethal Company.
Stardew Valley.
Among Us.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. All those games. I love it.
Yeah. And speaking of free, Diablo 4 is coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Yes. The first Blizzard Activision free Game Pass Xbox game. So are they gonna? Is everything going to be free now? Eventually,
What do you mean?
right? Like all Blizzard stuff. Because what else is there?
I think they're gonna continue the same formula where it's like if the game is potential to sell, they're gonna give it like a year and then they release.
True. Yeah, that
They
makes
wait for the
sense.
sales to die down and then they'll give it to Game Pass.
That's what I want.
Diablo 4 wasn't doing so well, as far as I'm like aware of. I don't know if it's gotten better or if I'm just mistaken, but
I don't know. I just never wanted to pay money for it, so I never really paid attention.
sure. Yeah,
I didn't
played,
like 3. 3 wasn't that fun to me.
I hardcore played the shit out of Diablo 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to a point where, I mean, like the end game, where you would just farm rifts. You would go into a rift, clear the rift as efficiently as possible, and then you get all the drops.
Yeah.
And then you're hoping that you get something that pertains to your character and that's better for your character. And that was it. You would just keep repeating.
Yeah.
Repeating.
You ready? For maybe unpopular opinion, it's Lost Ark.
It's Lost Ark.
Diablo is Lost Ark.
Yeah, I see that.
It's you mash all your abilities.
Yeah.
You win. You hope you get good loot.
Yeah.
And then you get good loot, and then you do it again, and you rinse and repeat forever to eternity.
I feel like Diablo is a little bit more interesting than Lost Ark, though, because like playing through it and the story itself is like actually engaging and entertaining.
True. Yeah.
Whereas Lost Ark was the majority of was like go here, clear, go here, clear, go here, clear,
yeah,
go here, clear, for hours.
Didn't even know why you were doing it. Like, why am I fighting this shit?
You get like 2 cutscenes, and you're like, all right, it's been a few hours. You can give me 2 cutscenes. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that game was bad.
And the combat was not enjoyable at all because you were like OP and you just fucking blat.
I mean, that is Diablo also.
Diablo, I mean, I played it on hard.
It's the same thing. Like Diablo is a mindless, like you just click all your abilities and you win. Until you get to the harder difficulties, then you try not to get hit and you still win.
I think Diablo's more engaging though. It's a different it has like it's the top down, like it's the same model, but I really do think Diablo is better than Lost Ark.
Yeah.
In almost every way.
The genre, if you don't like one, you most likely won't like the other.
Indeed. But I'm still gonna check it out because it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
I just want to see.
I wouldn't pay money for Diablo.
Maybe this is the one that does something different because I haven't seen any game. Like I know nothing. So maybe there's something different about this.
The characters are cool. The graphics are cool. Like you could make like Necromancer and like Barbarian got the Cram.
Yeah. Barbarians.
So making characters and all that is really cool, but it's still the same gameplay loop.
Wow, dude. Just gonna shit on the game that I want to play. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'd be down to play it. It's just, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, my experience with Diablo 3, I enjoyed playing it all the way up until the end, until I got to the grindy part where it's like I said before, clearing the rifts and trying to get better gear. Like when you're trying to min-max your gear to be like the best and consistently like better. I didn't like that part of Diablo.
Starts to feel like an MMO.
So I'm hoping I get the same, like maybe Diablo 4 is the same thing or better, but it's free. So I'll just be able to get in there, enjoy all the fun. So you get to the grinding part. I'm like, all right, I didn't pay any money for this.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my stay. Bye-bye.
I'm out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they do a better job at the end part, end game, then maybe I stick around. Who knows?
They do like cool raids, like with the homies.
Yeah.
4-man raids and like everyone, you need a tank, a healer.
Exactly. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
If they make it less
like WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
where it's like an MMO, but it's not. Right? Like we just do all the fun shit with no grind. I just don't want to have to grind a character for. That's my only problem with MMOs. It's just like, all right, you got through the beginning part, and now you got to grind for 37 levels. Have fun. Do the same dungeon over and over again because that's the best way to make XP.
Some gamers don't do it so well.
Yeah.
The grind.
Yeah, the grind.
There is an enjoyable grind though. Like
there
there
is
are
an
games,
enjoyable grind.
There are games that did the grind really well.
Yeah, I loved Destiny before it wasn't good. Actually, it's not that it's not good, it's that it costs so goddamn much to keep playing. That's literally it for me.
Classic WoW had one of the best progressions. They would say the game ends when you hit level 70. Compared to the game doesn't start until you're level 70.
Yeah, yeah.
So Classic WoW was one of the few RPGs to do it like, oh, you're going to love leveling up to 70. Like getting there, the way the monsters were compared to New Age WoW, all the monsters they are the same level you are no matter what.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's two ways to do it.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, the grind. I hate it. Yeah, just it's all about the journey. Right. Not the destination. And gamers.
So then you get to the destination and you realize it sucks too. That's the worst. So the game doesn't start till 70. Get to 70.
Man, this game sucks.
This game sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, because I love doing raids in Destiny. That was the most fun. And the grind wasn't that bad because you could grind anywhere. You can grind in like multiplayer. And grind in there were like weekly dungeons, but it wasn't like you gotta do it. Oh, it was like you do it once a week and then you go do, just play multiplayer and just like do all the other shit for the week. And it's like, all right, I'm good. I'm leveled up. I want to do the raid now. It just felt like you just do it once a week and then you're good. Maybe it's like that in MMOs, but I don't know. I never got that far, but Destiny wasn't so bad with it. Unless you had like 3 characters. There were people who like, you make I had 3 characters, but I never really went ham where it was like I'm completing everything on all 3 of my characters 3 times a week. No, I'll just focus on my Titan.
Dang.
Yeah. But it is different because you have the 3 characters, but still it's like you're just doing the same dungeon 3 times. That's why multiplayer was like so good because it was just, PvP, just fucking people up. And then they had the ranked PvP, which was fucking sick. The Trials of Osiris. Yeah. If you got like 9 wins in a row, you would get like raid level gear. It's pretty sick.
Destiny's such a special game.
Yeah, I just wish it wasn't $40 every fucking DLC every fucking 3 months. It's just too much money.
It just tears your community apart.
Yeah.
Every time you do that, it just rips your community in half.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
And then the next one comes out. Now the ones that couldn't afford the last one definitely ain't looking at this.
In the beginning, it was really good. Like in the beginning, it would be like their first expansion, I think, was like $20, and it felt like we got a new raid, we got some story missions, you got a new dungeon. Okay, cool. The only time it went above that was when it actually gave us a shit ton more content, where it was like all the classes, the Titan, the Hunter, the Wizard. What the fuck's it called? I forgot.
Warlock?
Warlock, yeah.
I don't even play that fucking game.
I forgot, dude. I barely played my Warlock. They all got a new like typing class for each of them. I was like, oh shit. And then like the story, it was like a legitimate story DLC, like a really like much longer than the other ones. And then a gigantic raid that was like probably one of the most fun raids, if not the best raid they've ever put out. And it was fucking crazy. Like the story of it, where you're like, yo, this is the dad to the guy that we killed in the last raid. Oh shit. It just felt, I don't know, it felt more epic. It just didn't feel like, now it just feels like, oh, new alien guy. That's it. Sorry, I ranted. I miss Destiny. Sorry.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, dude.
You got something recently. Do you remember what it was?
Oh, yes. VR. I bought a MetaQuest 3 finally, like I said I would. and it's amazing. It's games are much cheaper
Oh, dude, they're so cheap.
and they're much smaller downloads, but it's like way more fun.
Did you get
um,
the $500 one or
the
the more
650.
expensive? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got the 500
Mm.
because it gives you 100. The only difference is like how many gigs. I think
Yeah.
the one that's 650 gives you 500 gigs, and the one that I
Mhm.
bought is 128 gigs of memory,
Mhm.
which is way more than enough because games are like 3 gigs or 5 gigs. The only one that was like the Asgard's Wrath 2, that one was 30 gigs. But that was like
Mm.
that's a legitimately like huge game with like
100
80,
hours.
yeah, an insane amount of gameplay in like your first person God of War. You're Loki fighting gods, calling axes back and fucking fucking I fought a griffin, dude. It was epic.
Oh, you have no idea, bro. Just wait.
Yeah, I love it.
Um,
And then when we played Breachers, you just realize like it's because like your brain is thinking like this is a game. Okay, do game stuff. It's like all right now push that button. So I'm like pushing buttons on the controller and shit. And it's like no, smack it. Or like peeking a corner and shit. Like you can literally just like kind of peek it rather than like fucking like putting your whole body out there or some shit.
I think Ghost of Tabar is the best example of what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude.
So today I did some raids,
Yeah.
and I really got to, spend some time with the game and see how the hand mechanics work and like opening and closing shit and like
Yeah.
there's so many of them. Like it's not just like opening a candy bar or
Yeah.
like, so I was in my hideout and I drank all my water. I'm like, shit, I'm out of water. So I'm like, I have this jug in my hand and I start I put the cap back on, I put it back on my shelf, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm gonna keep this empty bottle, but whatever. But then I'm like, yo, wait a second, there's a sink over there. So I pick up that bottle and I take the cap off. I go over to the sink, I turn it on, I start filling my water bottles.
No way.
Yeah. And then
No way.
I realized I could fill all my water bottles. So I refilled all of them, put them all nice and neat back on the shelf. Uh
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. And then like let's say I gotta go heal, right? I got a band-aid. You like put the band-aid on your wrist and you actually have to like wrap up
Yeah,
your
you gotta like
hand.
you gotta like wrap your arm. Yeah, I did that.
Syringes, when you take a syringe, you gotta actually like
Have
take
you
it.
gone down a ladder yet? When
Yes,
I
it feels
killed that
so
one, when
natural.
I filled that, I was like, "Whoa, dude! I'm actually going down a ladder." It's just like little things like that is like blowing my mind.
Yeah, the looting is really like when you open up a box, you like crouch down, you like get down at its level and you have to open it up,
Yeah.
take out whatever's inside of it.
Then
Let's say you
pull your
pick up a
bag off. Start grabbing
yep.
shit, putting it in your bag. Feels so
Uh
fucking cool.
let's say you find a new gun on the floor, which happened to me multiple times today. I have to literally inspect the gun. Like I have to pick it up.
And see
I have to
what's on
figure
it.
I have to see like, wait a second. How do I pull back the slide? Okay. Boom.
Yeah.
Slides back.
Yeah.
Eject the mag. Shake the mag, see how much ammo's in it. Okay. Put it back in. Cock it. Make sure the safety's not on. Let me make sure the safety's
Yeah.
not on. Fucking uh then you gotta get the sight, like really check out, okay, this is the sight looks a certain way, let me fire it and see the recoil and stuff like that. Like it's so like intuitive.
I almost learned that the hard way because like I found a new gun because I only had like that. Remember the guy on the bridge? I
Hmm.
only had the Uzi who's so far away, and then like I went inside, I went into the locker, and I found an AR. I just immediately run outside, just like I didn't fucking click back and everything, and really figure out what was in my gun. Made sure it was ready to go. It
Yeah.
wasn't, but it was once I figured it out, and then I went out there and murdered him. And it's so satisfying when you just see them die.
Yeah, and the rig setup. Hey, Joey, have you heard about how the rig setups work?
No, but I
So
saw the backpack. You could just put stuff in the backpack.
so the rigs, they come naked, right? No pockets on them at all. You have to stick pockets on them and place them where you want on the rigs.
Yeah. to how you want to
So
like grab, like if you want your ammo here, so you can grab your fucking. I want my knife
you
right
can like
here, dude.
slide things around and move it around like on the rigs.
My goal is to because you can go up behind somebody, just break their fucking necks, dude.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. I want to do that so bad.
Can you put shit on them?
Like a
And
bomb
take
or
stuff
some
off of
shit.
them?
I don't know.
Can you yoink shit off of them?
Like just take a bag or some shit.
Like take their mags or something?
Probably.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
If they're
Can
not
you
paying
like
attention.
press their safety on their gun?
You sneak up good enough.
You guys could test this out if you guys are like together. See if you can like touch each other's stuff.
Pause.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Shout out to Ghost of Tabar, bro.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah, it's really fun. That tutorial needs a little more work. That's about it. But like, I learned more just through playing.
I mean, I do think the tutorial taught me a lot, though.
It taught me a lot. My only gripe with it is just like a video. Like if you miss something, you gotta like restart the whole thing. I had to like walk out the room and then walk back in and then listen to him start from the beginning again. And it was
He just starts talking. It's like, bro, guy, slow down.
yeah. He's like, you do this, you got that done. All right, cool. Now we're gonna move on to the next thing. It's like, bro, hold, wait, what thing? You just see that bottle? What bottle? What are you talking about? It wasn't.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Once you start playing, it all just starts to you make your own bullets, dude. Like you make the bullets. There's a machine.
Yeah, there's like a machine.
You take
you have to, like, fill it with gunpowder.
Yeah. And you're like, I want 762, pull the lever. And then it like makes a box of bullets, and then you pour those bullets into like a mag filler
like
thing.
Organizer.
Put your mag in there and it fills your mag. Pretty sick.
The hideout, everywhere you put things in your hideout is where it will stay.
Yeah.
So you could like organize your hideout based on how you want it, and it's supernatural. Like
it's like your Tarkov inventory, but like actually like on the wall.
Yeah,
like,
in a room.
Like I'm literally like moving guns around. The mags, like organizing to like, here's my guns here, put my mags for this gun there. Pretty sick. Yeah, it's very fun. Awesome game. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoy it. Remember that one guy that ran up on us? His hands up. Don't kill me! There's someone chasing me, please.
We were like, I don't know if we should trust him.
I don't trust this guy.
Come inside. Come inside. We're like peeking outside. And you're like, wait, I see the guy that's trying to kill him. There's like a guy like on the hill just firing shots.
It's so good. Or just picking up the bodies. Like when you pick up that one, he killed the guy. You just picked up his body. Look at me. I tried to kill you guys. Now I have a bullet in my head.
You can literally see the blood coming out of his head from the headshot. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, VR it's an insane experience. Yeah, highly recommend.
Yeah. I can't wait to join you guys. I've been trying to get a headset for a while.
Yes.
I have a Quest 2 you could borrow, I said.
I heard that, but I want my own, man. I want, like, my Quest 3, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Quest 3 OP.
And I'm working towards it. I'm going to get it. It's going to happen.
Indeed. Remember, I can get you the discount.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I can't wait because I'm going to be utilizing it to its fullest, man. I'm going to make my own room in VR. I'm going to have, like, my wall is going to be like a TV screen. I'll be playing Stardew Valley on my wall, son. Like, it's
nah, you ain't gonna use. I don't think you're gonna use it that much, bro. Because sometimes you gotta take breaks. Like
nah.
Yeah, I don't need breaks.
my brain's smart. It's gonna figure it out and be like, oh, it's VR time,
man, your
bro?
eyes got blurry in a restaurant, bro.
No, come on.
Just saying, it's okay. Take a little break. You know? It's good to do like an hour on, hour off. Honestly, like play a match, put it down, chill, throw it back on, play a match.
I think the battery life kind of forces you to. Well, time to take it off. She's about to die.
I'm gonna get a long wire, plug that bitch in, and then I'm just gonna like chill, like in the living room.
Brendan,
This whole space right here, VR.
When you're streaming, when you're casting on VR, it drains the battery a lot faster.
Yeah, for sure. I noticed
when
that.
Yours died, like you had to like get off. I still had 50%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I played before that, and we
time.
played for hours on Breachers, and yeah, we only played for like 90 minutes. I think like an hour and a half I streamed, and it was at like 12%.
Oh no.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably look into getting like those, because you can buy battery packs for it to make it last like an insane amount of time. I'm probably gonna have to do that if I'm gonna like stream it. I don't know if I want to stream it though. It's kind of, I think I'd have more fun making videos from it rather than like streaming it, because I kept having to like go back to my. I got to figure out like how to get to look at chat and stuff, because I want to be able to at least talk to chat if I'm streaming, you know.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen people play like Beat Saber or something, and then they look at their wrists and then y'all gotta figure that shit out.
You're in the Matrix, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's quite fun. VR. Get it.
For sure.
Yep.
Yes. Shall we move on?
Yes.
To the final segment before we end our podcast. Special theme canon.
All right, I'm going first.
Wait, what's the question? I'll tell you what the question is. This.
Who has some of the best character development in anime, or like
Goku.
in anime in
Goku.
general?
Just kidding.
That has the best character development.
Probably. Well, Kenny, you go first. You wanted to go first.
I haven't seen all of it. I haven't seen all of this anime. But I would say Deku has a pretty awesome character.
He does have really good character development.
Fair.
Yeah. Deku's
it's almost like he's part of an anime that's just better than other animes. Like Full Metal. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, go ahead and explain your explain Deku. Tell me about Izuku.
I mean, just straight up, basically, it's his story. He didn't think he was gonna get a quirk. You know, he was quirkless. That's the whole. It broke his heart, bro. He wanted to be like All Might, and he was like his biggest fan.
Little Deku crying.
Yeah, dude. And then, like, you know, without getting too many into spoilers for people who haven't seen it, he ends up getting superpowers, and he gets a mentor, and it happens to be
his idol,
his idol,
the number one hero,
and he continues to push himself and literally breaks himself to become to become fit enough to handle the responsibilities that a hero has to. Yeah. Shout out to season 3 of My Hero Academia Rumble. It's out now.
Yeah, that game's underrated as fuck.
Yeah, we should go. We gotta get back to that. Play it.
Yeah, I already re-downloaded it.
I'm down to go back into it if you guys are.
Yeah, I'm down.
That game was fun.
A small download too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really neat free game to just pick up and play, man. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, it should be popping, bro. People love My Hero. That game's amazing.
Yeah. And just like the subtle things with Deku. Sorry, like when because early on he's such a crybaby, and like he's such in disbelief of everything that's transpiring, and by the end, you know, like where it is now, he's, you know, I don't want to spoil I don't know how far Kenny is.
He grows, yes.
Very much so, yes. He's
All right, next character.
He's a real boy. He's a real hero.
He's a real boy.
For my pick, I'm not gonna, maybe not a character, but like the entire anime of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or just Full Metal Alchemist in general, the manga. The writing of the characters is so well done. Like the way that they develop all the characters in the anime is so well done, because like you get like a perfect sense of each of these characters, how they are, how they act. they're real. They're not real, but they're real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when you're watching Edward Elric and Alphonse go through their journey, you know who they are.
Yeah.
You get the sense of like, I know who they like. I know them. You know what I mean? And
We're best
it's
friends.
yeah, like we're best friends. But no, the way it's written is like every single character in that anime, you can feel like life from them, even though it's just animation. It's just because of how well it was written. So like, I'm going towards the aspect of like how well those characters are written, more so the development.
For sure.
Where like, I mean, they do have like character development for themselves, like they change throughout the series, but for the most part, it's a small like in the amount of time that Full Metal is going on. So it's only 64 episodes. They've done so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who's your favorite? I mean, what character in Full Metal
Um,
to you would have like the most character depth?
like the character depth,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That's a hard one, man. Maybe Scar.
Don't mind.
Yeah. Scar is
Maybe
insane.
Scar. Yeah. Coming from like he's a Ishvalan. He serves a god.
Yeah.
And his brother dies in the war, and he has to go through the loss of his brother, and which is ironic because like brotherhood is like a theme in itself for Edward and Alphonse.
Yeah.
So Scar's going through like a similar thing of losing a brother, but in his sense, his brother's actually dead. And then he has to go through the whole cycle of revenge, and him actually killing and just fucking deleting so many Stay Alchemists.
Yeah.
And then understanding that they're not the true enemy, and it's really I don't want to spoil
Sins.
it for everybody. Yes, the homunculus. And,
Yes. Yes.
And him coming terms.
Yeah.
And
What is
him growing.
Whoa.
yeah.
The homunculus.
That's a gamer tag if I've ever heard that before.
But how about you, man?
Probably Vegeta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking that too.
I mean, Vegeta is he hit the full spectrum. I always try to think of like someone else who's done that, who's gone from like being so hated and so evil.
Gara.
Who?
Gara.
Ooh,
True, Gara is good
for sure.
Yeah, not Sasuke. Fuck Sasuke. I'll always say it. Fuck Sasuke, dude. Little bitch. Sorry. But yeah, Vegeta he just hits the entire spectrum. Where you're like, man, I really hope Goku kills this guy. To like at the end where you're like, man, I really hope he saves Goku. Like I hope he's come on. Tournament of Power.
Blue, do not watch past this part.
Oh yeah, it's spoilers. Spoilers, Blue. Don't listen to this.
Blue would have said, no, don't fuck Sasuke.
Yeah, it would have been like, I think Boruto is probably the best one. Vito would have been like, I like isekais. Yeah. What was the question again?
Fair.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
Yeah. For me, probably Vegeta. Honorable mention, Zuko. It's not anime. Ooh, I know, but Zuko.
Yeah, but he's not.
Come on, dude. Zuko's.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's not anime.
Yeah,
I wish, but no. You can't claim him as anime.
I can't.
It's just the writing in Avatar is just so
too good.
I was I forgot what I was watching, but so explaining that like the scars, the resemblance of like Aang's and Zuko's scars, where like Zuko's is on his face, like he wears it on his face because he's running towards his so-called destiny, whereas like Aang is on his back because he's running from it. Shit, dude.
I did not know that.
Shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So good. Just little things like that. The writing in that kid's cartoon is like...
Dude, it's not a kid's cartoon. That shit made my eyes shrink.
Yeah, it's a Nickelodeon banger right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's made for adults, bro. For real.
100%.
But real quick on Vegeta. Yeah,
Yes.
man. Fucking good pick.
Yeah.
Because we kind of brushed past it a little bit.
No, yeah, because he goes from like wanting to just murder everyone, kill Goku, who is this peasant, to becoming
I'm the
like
Prince of all Saiyans.
yeah,
that is me.
to
Fuck everything else.
humbling himself in Blue don't listen Tournament of Power, where he's like where he gives himself up to let what
No,
Have
Kitty's
you-
here too.
Kitty haven't-
didn't see Super.
And-
No, but like him
And-
becoming a family man in Z,
yeah,
right? And then also like
the self-sacrifice.
sacrificing-
Yeah.
dude, the final Big Bang.
Yeah.
No, that was
Bro.
crazy for real.
And when he
That shit
when he's talking to Piccolo, where will I go if I die, Piccolo? He's like, well, you're not like Goku. You're you ain't gonna go to a good place and live with King Kai, dog. So good. And he's like, well, fuck it. I'll kill myself anyways. Like, even knowing that you're gonna probably go to hell. Yeah. That was crazy.
Yo,
And then he still comes
Frieza
back.
Frieza's hell. You remember Frieza's hell? So it
Big-
was a cocoon on a tree.
Everyone's just like loving him. He's just angry.
Any honorable mentions for character development?
I gave Zuko.
Yeah,
That was
Zuko.
my honorable mention, Zuko.
That's a good one.
Man, there's so many that have good character development.
I like Bakugo as well, because he went, you know, I don't want to say
Yeah, he didn't grow that much.
What about
He
This is
did.
a good one.
because
This is a good one.
he even
Oh,
yeah. Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, like even the villains thought he would be bad. You know, and just that maybe like it wasn't like an internal change. It was just something we as the audience couldn't see because it was shown to us like how fucked up of a kid he was to Deku, and you're just like, man, this guy's just gonna turn out to be evil. And then like, oh, the villain's got him. He's gonna become a villain, and it's just like, nah, he's through and through good guy.
For the entire series, I thought Bakugo was like he was like that fucking Sasuke character almost.
Yeah.
But he was more so a bully, Bakugo.
Yeah.
But he still seemed like a good guy, like the entire time.
Yeah.
For me. But just like really like short-tempered and rash, you know.
Yeah. That's
Kinda
true.
Like, and then
I thought he was gonna be a villain. That season
Yeah,
where they
too.
captured him, I was like, oh, dude, this is it. Deku's gonna have to fight him.
Yeah, I thought they were building it up like, yo, we came from the same place. I went one way, you went the other way, and like meet each other on the battlefield type shit. Like he switched teams, but I don't know what happens. But
Yeah.
Okay, really good honorable mention. All right,
Okay.
Light Yagami.
What?
Where's
No.
where's the character development? That guy thinks he's a
Just
god.
a high school kid, and he just went crazy. He became his
No.
ego grew so much that he just became his own problems. And like it's character development in a negative way. Like we're talking like this is like
sure,
obviously
yeah.
not a positive character development, but you saw this kid who was really smart and he became obsessed and just pretty much lost his mind because of how much power he was given.
Delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, and I think that was just a wild turn of events. Like you didn't expect him to be hated. Even you
That's
didn't like him
true.
at the end of the anime.
Yeah, because in the beginning, it's felt pretty righteous, right? Like he's like, I'm gonna clean this world up. I'm gonna take out all these villains, and then it, quickly became like, I have to kill everyone who opposes me. Like
he
the
got
episode
blinded by his own power.
The episode where I like began to hate him was when he figured out the name to the cop. Remember he like the girl?
Yeah.
He's like, ah, shit, I gotta figure out the name to this girl. She's not giving me her real, because he's like, what's your name again? Got her name, wrote it down. Oh fuck, that's not her real name. So he had to
like on the walk to the
yeah.
the police. Yeah. So
And then he coaxed her into getting the real name, writes it down, and then as he's like, go kill yourself in a forest or something. I forgot what he did, but as she's walking away, he's like, "Oh, hey, where are you?" Like mocking it, almost like, "Where are you going? You're not gonna go talk to your boyfriend or what?" And you're like, just mocking her death. Like, you just sent her to her death, and you're mocking her now.
So pretty
You're
early
evil,
then.
dude. Yeah, it was pretty early.
Yeah, really early.
Yeah, it was before the time skip for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy one for sure.
Yeah.
Also, Blue, don't watch this.
We just gotta let Blue know not to watch this bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was special theme canon.
Yes.
And that was the podcast. We did it, guys. We hit another one. Haven't missed a week yet.
Yeah, we did this on Saturday.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, 100%.
We were supposed to.
Yes, it's not the day of at all. It's not the day of. It needs to be posted.
It's not
if you want to see our faces, youtube.com/@nationofcram. All of our podcast stuff is there. Cramcast. Cast with a K. Anywhere you get your podcast if you just want to listen to us, dude. And yeah. That was our link trees down below if you want to follow us individually down below in the description. And am I forgetting anything? No? That's it, right? Burrito?
Nope.
You a bitch? Blue?
Homie.
You the homie.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Peace out, dude.